Hello everyone, it's Lightning Star here bringing you yet another coach interview. This time we have Joey, co-founder of the CPC, coach of the Connecticut Krookodiles. Welcome.
Hi. Yeah.
He's here. The man, the myth, the legend.
The legend. The guy who stole his mascot.
Alright, alright. So hopefully this doesn't take like half an hour. I
Yeah,
feel like that's how long Joey's going to take to answer this first question here, but how long have you been playing Pokemon?
Well, wasn't the first question, it's the second question, but
Well, that's what
I've been playing Pokemon since actually when you made this when you made the question thing, I was reading through it before I started doing the interviews. I had to search up when Pokemon Diamond came out. Because I was like, okay, I need to find the year. So it came out for us in 2007, and I started playing a couple years before then, so I'm going to say 2005.
Alright.
With a corrupt copy of Pokemon Silver. So that's why I know the Johto beginning game like it's nothing.
Mm-hmm. Alright.
And now I know the entire Johto game like it's nothing. But anyways.
I for me it was, yeah, I'll talk about that later. It's my turn. Anyway, so how long have you been playing competitive? I mean, I kind of know this, but the audience doesn't.
Yeah, I've been for competitive. For me, I'm not actually sure when it started. It must have been like 4 or 5 years ago that I took a break. But I started playing competitive on the predecessor of Pokemon Showdown. It was a computer application. It wasn't a website. You had to install the application called Pokemon Online, which is basically the same concept as Pokemon Showdown. Yeah, but Pokemon Showdown just does it better.
Mm-hmm.
So I started on there. I was doing like random battles because I didn't know much.
Mm-hmm.
And then I kind of made teams, so that was terrible.
Mm-hmm.
And I took a break because of like some other stuff, you know, how kids have phases.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I got back into it with you and Henry, sadly I didn't play anymore, but...
Mega Gyarados, man.
Yeah.
Spam Talonflame.
Yeah.
That's pretty much that's pretty much how it worked.
That was how it worked, yeah, but then I started to try to get good with a couple mons. And I mean, it worked pretty well. I think I actually started in VGC.
Mm-hmm.
Like I did a bit of VGC.
Yeah.
I had some fun VGC. I had a couple fun VGC teams. Like I had like a Blizzard Freeze team.
I hate you so much. I remember it was like a random battle. You forced me like 3 times in a row. I just cried. So, but Blizzard is cheese. I hate Blizzard.
Yeah, and then I had what else did I have? Yeah, I had like a It was like a Fish Sharp Mega Medicham.
Mm-hmm.
Just having those two in won me so many low ladder games.
Hey man. Alright. So how much league experience do you have? Once again, I know all the answers to this question, so it's kind of
Well, my first league was the first season of the CPC, where I got the highest record, not to brag, but then lost round 1 of playoffs, and then lost the third place round because my team had no checks to Mega Medicham. Mega Medicham still on to this day.
No, it's mainly because what's a fighting resist? That's what the problem with
what's a fighting resist?
Mega Beedrill, apparently. So, you know, when that's your fighting resist, your team has problems. So, anyway.
Yeah. I haven't finished my league experience. Let me finish the league experience.
Damn it, Joey.
Okay, so CPC Season 1, best record. CPC Season 2, due to personal reasons, I was not there at the beginning, but then when I came in after the week 3, replacing a team with a losing differential. They were 0-3, I believe, -4.
Yeah.
I'm right? Okay.
Something like that.
And then so on my own, I was 3-3, but then with that losing record, I was 3-6, so I did not make playoffs.
Yeah.
Then my next league that I had, yeah, next league.
WCP, wasn't
yeah, it was WCP. It was around the time of CPC season.
Undefeated.
Season 2. I was undefeated in the regular season, then lost round 1 of the playoffs. Typical. Then my next league was the Pokemon Draft League. Actually, no. CPC offseason, which I did terribly and don't want to talk about that.
Stole Crocodile.
That's where I had to steal my mascot back. But anyways, my next league was the Pokemon Draft League, ran by RG the Awesome. Sadly, he's having like issues. It turned out that he was having a bunch of like issues and such with he had a bunch of issues and such with his Wi-Fi and everything. I think his Wi-Fi got like shut off, so that league died off. And then, like right when that league died off, I was given an invitation to replace RG in another league called the Pokemon Masters Cup D League. which was supposed to be a Wi-Fi league. Yeah, I did all my bouts of Pokemon Showdown because of time restrictions and such.
But Showdown is Master Race. So.
But I faced some pretty high-level players. Like I faced one of our coaches, Trev of the Atlanta Braviaries, in there, and then I was really proud of myself because I beat, but then I beat someone who made it to Pokemon Nationals, even though that's VGC and double battle.
Hey man, it's going from doubles to singles is like tough.
Yeah,
so.
yeah, it's a bit different, but if making it to Nationals means you do have quite a bit of skill.
Just in general in Pokemon.
Yeah, and then now now my current league lineup, CPC Season 3, which is I'm very hyped about. We've been putting a ton of work into it, haven't we?
Yeah.
So
hours and hours of Google Sheets.
I'm going to be a coach of the CPC Season 3. I will be in charge of the analyst team for CPC Season 3, and then I'm going to be an analyst in 2 leagues. It's kind of an announcement. This is kind of an announcement on my end too. I may even post this video on my own channel, but
All right.
I'm going to be an analyst for 2 other leagues: the Pokemon Masters Cup Season 2 and the IBL. I don't know what it stands for because I just got into their chat yesterday. But
all right.
yeah, that's about it for that.
So, how confident are you going in for CPC Season 3 with your draft and all?
With my draft now, I really think I have a good draft this season. Like in past seasons of leagues, when I drafted, I've had terrible drafts, like absolutely terrible. But this is like the first league where I drafted my own team and it was good.
All right.
Because I've improved so much since CPC Season 1. Like CPC Season 1, my draft plan was like, all right, things I'm comfortable with, things I at least kind of know how to use.
Chance no one knew how to use knockoff.
No one knew how to use knockoff.
So.
Except for Henry, who decided to think that he already used it.
Short-term memory. Oh my God, Henry is just a mastermind. Anyway,
yeah, but now I was like, all right, I gotta draft me a core. I have my core of Manaphy, I have Manaphy, Ferrothorn, and Zard X, Fire, Water, Grass core, which is really good. And yeah, and so with that team, I think I'm pretty confident that I can at least pull off a few W's this season.
All right. So, what do you think is the scariest draft based on draft alone? If you just saw this team roster without even seeing the coach name, what is the scariest out of the one?
Gypsy.
This is Gypsy's draft.
Gypsy's draft is scary because he has a stall-based team backed by Kieran Black. There's nothing scarier than that.
I mean,
honestly.
it's not like necessarily. I mean, Sylveon and Mega Sizar. Those are pretty offensive. Those can be pretty offensive.
Those are pretty offensive. But then he has a bit of a regenerator core with Uniclus and Tangrowth.
So.
And also, if you take a look closer, he has that Masquerain.
You know how much work that's going to put in, and of course, there's a mascot almost in Sunfist.
Sunfist. But if I had to choose another scary draft, it has to be Maddie's draft, St. Louis Reshiram, which is just for the sole purpose that there's a Mega Medicham there.
Hey, I mean, Mega Medicham Thunderous Eye, it does work. It does work.
But there's a Mega Medicham there. That's very scary.
Plus, when you put like Weavile on top of that, you're like, I'm coughing on my own blood. I'm gonna die. Anyway, so
yeah, those are definitely the scariest drafts that I see.
What about scariest coach? Now we've got a whole bunch of new coaches.
Yeah, I know we have a whole bunch of new scary coaches, but there's gonna be a couple. I'm going based on their success that I've seen. Here, let me actually pull this up. I have like a thing because Joel gave me early access to something for the Summer Showdown because we were talking about it yesterday. So based on career wins versus losses, the scariest coach is Gypsy King. Do you want to know what his career record is?
Isn't it like it's 5-0 right now, and then for the MPL Season 5?
No, I mean career as in every league he's ever been in.
All right, what is that? What is it?
56 wins, 4 losses.
Jesus Christ.
Gypsy is undoubtedly a very scary coach, and also other coaches like Chris and Aberforth, and definitely Chimpact. Chimpact is a very scary addition.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's definitely really scary.
All right. So, how are you feeling about your Week 1 matchup versus Trev? It's kind of a mini rivalry you have from
we have a mini rivalry because, as you saw on my channel, I faced Trev 3 times this past month.
All 3 of them.
and I lost all three of them. The losses became became worse as the time went on. But basically, for this match, I'm just glad he doesn't have Reuniclus in this season because that thing was really like destroying me. And I think and with his bird spam team, I think I have what it takes with the Pokemon I have. I was really kind of like looking at it oddly when he drafted bird spam.
Hey, I thought it was pretty cool. I like Starmie
Yeah.
and then like Talonflame and Mega Pidgeot. I just like double bird, physical bird, special bird. Oh, I have so many good nicknames in the back of my mind for that. And I cannot actually wait to interview because I'm just be like, yeah, dude, your team's fucking legendary. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So
So.
yeah, next question.
All right. How are you feeling about your division now?
My division. So, I have pretty much the same thoughts that you saw in Paul's interview that you the audience have seen already, but John hasn't.
Yeah.
That we have arguably the most even division.
Mm-hmm.
However, there are threats like I know Aberforth is a good battler, so he'll definitely be threatening. I don't know how Paul is, but like me and Paul, we don't really know each other's skill level, but I know that he's decent.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's Will, like.
Yeah, Wells can be like either he'll like destroy you or get destroyed kind of person, you know?
Because I 6-0'd him in CPC season 2. It was great. But
Hey,
yeah,
man.
yeah, I feel like I have a good division. And just to throw it in here, that's not a question. How I feel about the other division in my conference? It's pretty scary.
I mean, Gypsy. You have to fight Gypsy. You're forced to fight Gypsy.
I have to fight Gypsy and Mega Medicham.
Hey, I mean, I have to fight Gypsy anyway, even though out of conference. So it's like, well, rip.
Yeah.
So, alright.
Yeah.
Alright, so, anyway, let's go for, anyway, we're moving on to fun stuff here. So, generation rankings.
Generation rankings. I'm gonna go favorite generation, without a doubt, Gen 2.
Mm-hmm.
So my rankings are gonna be Gen 2, Gen 5, Gen. Oh no, I'm debating here. Hold on. I probably should have listed this out because I had access to the questions. I really should have.
Maybe should have thought this through.
So Gen 2, Gen 5, Gen 1, Gen 3, Gen 4, Gen 6. I didn't really like Gen 6 all that much compared to the other ones, but I really like 2 and 5. Like some people would rate 5 lower, but I really like 5.
I have to agree. 5 is pretty cool. So, yeah. So, favorite game.
Favorite game. If I had to go with the mainstream Pokemon games, my favorite game would have to be Pokemon Black 2 because of 2 words: Join Avenue. That place was my second home.
What about do you have a favorite game that isn't main series, or is your favorite game main series? So.
I have my favorite non-main series game, without a doubt, is Pokemon Coliseum. That game I had ball with back when I had a GameCube, because I'm one of those OG 15-year-olds that had a GameCube.
Hey, I
Sorry, John.
Cries. Anyway, so what is your favorite Pokemon? Now, if I had to take a guess, I'd say Manaphy / Chansey, but you also Krookodiles up there too. So
yeah, I definitely have a few favorites. Crocodile is the favorite. That's why it's the mascot. And then definitely, I actually have not used Manaphy in a while, ever since season 1, because it did not fit on my season 2 team at all.
What?
Manaphy,
I mean, that's kind of true, because when you have a Sun team, it's like, why do you have a Manaphy here? Don't worry about it. So.
Yeah, but that was also my reason for franchising. I was originally going to franchise Garchomp. I can say this now because it's after the draft. I was originally going to franchise Garchomp and draft Mega Gardevoir. However, I was like, you know what? I should make a team around Manaphy, and just make a team around that. And so I went on from there for my draft. But more about that in my draft analysis. My channel will be in the description below. Anyway.
Anyway.
I mean, for those of you who know Lizard Stall, I'm just gonna say I will not rule it out as a bring.
Lizard Stall, man. It's the best build it has. Anyway, so what would you say your play style is? If you had
play style, I'm typically either a balanced player or a bulky offensive player. I don't like going hyper offense because I may not be able to switch into to certain mons. I won't have any walls. I like to have at least like a couple walls on my team, and
Alright.
then I'm not. And then I tried stall in SBL, that didn't go well. And then I
Stall's
got
pretty
constrained with
sick.
time for finals and stuff. I was like, you know what? I'm fine with leaving this team too. So
Alright.
just don't draft stall
Hey, I
ever.
mean, you just quit because Sylveon beat you. Uh, anyway.
It's just like I will disown anyone who says their playstyle is stall. It's just not fun.
Anyway, so as you know, the most important question we have here in the CPC is, what is your Sun and Moon starter based off the information you have now?
Based off the information we had, well, I mean, I'm not completely caught up with Sun and Moon info, but based on none of them appealing to me, I'm just gonna go with what I've gone with it in all the Pokemon games, which is Litten, the Fire type, because Gen 1 I never finished, but in the ROMs that I've started and such with the game, I've picked Charmander. Then Gen 2, um, well, what's the thing's name?
Cyndaquil?
Cyndaquil. Thank
Cyndaquil is
you.
my
I
man.
was thinking T because like Typhlosion. I was like, wait a minute, this isn't right.
Hmm.
And then Gen 3, I was like Gen 3 back when I started that when I was younger. What was the thing's name?
You said it and then forgot. Torchic.
Torchic. Torchic does not look cool, so I picked Trico. Then Gen 4, I picked Chimchar. Then Gen 5, Tepig. Gen 6, I picked Fennekin. And then I'm gonna pick Litten because none of them appeal to me. Like they all look bad, in my opinion.
I think the only one that looks good is the owl, but I'll reveal my starter. Even though I said in like other interviews by accident because I'm an idiot. Anyway, it's been nice talking to you, Joey. I mean, we do it pretty often, but
Yeah, we do pretty often. Like we do know each other.
we don't know each other, Joey. We're completely random people. Anyway, yeah. So Joey's channel link will be in the description below.
Probably along with all the other coaches think I'll decide if I'll take the time to do that when I upload these because I'll be uploading them.
Yeah. So yeah. Anyway, hope you enjoyed, and I believe my interview will be going up last. So yeah,
Yeah, that's
it's
gonna
gonna
be
be the
fun.
best one because I'm the very best person,
Yeah. So
obviously.
so
So
remember, guys, to check out my channel. Thank you all for watching. Remember, rate, comment, subscribe, and share the video. And John, do your outro.
yeah. This is Lightning Star, guys. Signing out.